Good morning. We are back in downtown Stuart. I'm going to take you in other direction and show you a mural and talk some about food. I just thought about this before I went live, what I was going to talk to you guys about. I had an interesting conversation with a client of mine just the other day, and she said she had come to my webinar on Wednesday, which was awesome. If you missed it, sorry you missed it. But we did like a meditation as part of that. And she was saying it really helped her get really clear on her why. And she had kind of this revelation. Oh, let me not get run over. She had kind of this revelation of like, hang on, like my body does literally everything I ask it to do, right? I ask it to get me up in the morning. I ask it to take me to work. I ask it to, get me from place to place, and it does. So why am I like basically abusing it, right? Why am I giving it stuff that's not good fuel for it after it takes such good care of me? So it was this big insight for her of like, oh wow, I just need to shift the way I think about this. So I guess the point of this story is that, a lot of times those kind of meditations, reflections, those kind of exercises really help change our perspective. And that's how I help people, right? So it's not about using willpower to not eat what you want to eat. It's about using the power of your mind to change what it is that you want to eat and why you want to eat it. You have like some sort of big Oprah style aha moment. You're not fighting against yourself anymore. You're on the same page with yourself, and it becomes easy to make the change. So I promised you guys the mural. This is inspired by Gilberts Bar. I think it's Gilberts Refuge. I don't know. Anyway. Back in the day, they used to have these little rescue stations along the coast because sailors would wreck out on the reef and they would actually survive the shipwreck, but then they would come ashore. And back in the day, coastal Florida was not as hospitable as it is now. So they would wash up and, not have fresh water or, not know what local foods were good to eat and starve to death. So they set up all of these little house of refuges along the coasts in the uninhabited areas. You're also probably now hearing the train, which I think is really cute. It does jack up the traffic, though, because it comes right through downtown. Well, we missed the engine, but you can kind of see the train off in the distance there. They have these really cute Art Deco engines. All right, so back to food. Because if you're on that page, that's probably what you're interested in. So, the point of the story is I'm trying to get better at explaining what I do and how I do it, because when people hear that I help women over 40 lose weight, they assume, oh, okay, there's meal plans, there's exercise plans, there's probably some pills and some shakes, and I don't do any of that stuff. It's not how I lost my weight. That's not how I think it's sustainable for you to lose your weight, right? Because if you use your willpower or you use some sort of pills or powders, what are you going to do? At some point, you're going to want to go back to eating like real food, right? So I definitely help people get underneath the problem, change their perspective, so then the desire to overeat goes away. So you're not using willpower to force yourself to eat healthy, to force yourself to resist treats. You just don't want them, right? And if the desire goes away, problem solved. All right. Oh, hey, Keith Brooks. I'm going to go back for breakfast now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.